The exhibit hall floor is open for business here in San Antonio, Texas. This is the largest ATCE to date. Welcome back to SPE-TV. I'm Ed Highland. Thanks for joining us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this conference is about making unconventionals conventional.
SPE at-large director Mohammed Al-Khatani set the stage for this insightful and provocative panel at the opening general session. Each panelist addressed their views on making unconventional resources conventional. This expert panel presented solutions to challenges that affect unconventional resources and expressed the global needs for shale gas, tight oil, and oil sands.
We have seen a lot of ideas that will help our members work on them in technology, in practices, in ways, different ways to reduce the cost for the unconventionals to become conventional.
President and CEO of Halliburton, David Lesar, said it's vital to communicate the scientific data of economic and environmental benefits of unconventional resources to the public. Lesar emphasized how the industry is protecting the environment by featuring a hydraulic fracturing fluid called CleanStem that acquires ingredients from the food industry and provides a margin of safety to people, animals, and the environment in case of an incident at a well site. Just how safe is it?
There's not one petroleum product in it. I'll even drink it for you. It doesn't taste very good.
From the environment to the economic benefit of the E&P industry, the U.S. alone employs more than 2 million people directly and more than 8 million people indirectly.
It's an industry that does create a lot of jobs and great opportunities for students coming out of school today. We really just have to get people to overcome their reluctance about perhaps joining into the oil and gas industry, see the long-term benefits that they can have, the kind of impact they can have on not only their companies but society and the communities that we operate in.
Keynote speaker David Hobbs elaborated on the importance of communicating with the public.
There's never enough communication. Even when you think you've over-communicated, there's always more that you can do, is the first thing. The second thing is that trying to work out who is trusted by stakeholders and then have them speak. And often the people who are trusted are not the company leaders because people often dismiss them as having an agenda. It's actually your staff in a company are often your best ambassadors because they speak to people more informally and are often more believed than the official corporate line.
Stated how he pulled together the aspects of it, that it's important to engage your community and to have buy-in to it. Any of us feel much more connected to something if we have a personal buy-in to it, and how very important it is for our industry to have that local buy-in.
From the opening sessions to the technical sessions, which were packed here at ATCE. Check out the lines of attendees waiting to get in. The sessions are categorized into SPE's 6 disciplines: drilling, HSE, PFC, M&I, production and operations, and reservoir dynamics. There were 6 presentations and 3 posters alone on the topic of enhancing oil recovery.
Because it's important to have enhanced oil recovery because we produce up to 30% of the oil with the primary, and after that it's the secondary recovery, and that's what the session is about.
Mike Odell gave a boisterous presentation on finding the optimum steam zone pressure.
Basically, a steam flood project is filling the reservoir with steam vapor and simultaneously draining the oil out.
Odell believes that lower pressure results in higher recovery. Other presentations focused on the use of surfactants, microbial EOR, CO2 wettability studies, and ASP flooring. There were also sessions on improving the flow in unconventional shale oil reservoirs through water and gas injection. And this one, where attendees explored all aspects of diagnostics associated with hydraulic fracture treatments. It was standing room only for this presentation on field optimization and artificial lift. Case studies looked at challenges and solutions, such as this one, concerning the Orindi field offshore, where the expected recovery factor was only between 5 and 10%. Initial failure analysis is now underway with some important finds.
From initial pull reports, we've seen that the majority of the failures were due to cable, and because of the gas and gas decompression. And we believe that by upgrading the cable to lead sheath cable, that most of these problems, or a large proportion of the problems, will be resolved.
Attendees have a chance to learn from major projects that have influenced the industry at Monday night's PFC special event. Check out my interview with Ken Arnold in our separate video that includes highlights from the facility's mega projects dinner. You'll also want to check out our highlights of the Petro Bowl, one of the most popular events here at ATCE. With 30 universities vying for the title, it was quite a showdown. We have a separate video including the competition and an interview with the winning team. Universities from around the world held receptions for their students and the alumni. It's all about networking and catching up with fellow classmates. There is a major focus on technology here at ATCE. Among the hundreds of booths on the exhibition floor, Paradigm is offering solutions for uncompromising geological data integration, leading to a valid assessment of hydrocarbon reserves.
So we're here to feature our SPE technology, which under the theme of honoring the geology, staying true to the geology, we build reservoir models without any software approximations or any derivations from the true geologic data.
If you don't have your own iPad, you can check one out for the duration of the conference. There is a table outside room 215 where you can get an iPad preloaded with useful apps.
SPE has made a commitment to having iPads available for the executives with the petroleum industry, and the idea is just give them a chance to touch the technology.
You can also see SPE-TV highlights on the app. Keep checking back to see interviews with industry leaders, highlights from general sessions, and summaries of technical sessions. And as you walk along the trade show floor, be sure to smile. You just might see yourself on SPE-TV. For now, I'm Ed Highland. We'll see you next time.